had a bit of technical difficulties just a few minutes ago. But we're here and live. Yes. Hello, and welcome to the One and One Music Review Show. I am your host, Empress Rose, saying thanks for tuning in each and every week and checking me out. I could not do this without you, so thanks for lending to me your listening ear. We had a bit of technical difficulties at the very top of the show, but that's fixed, okay? And we are going to get right into today's show. So, just a rundown and a special shout out before I do the rundown to all the new persons that are linking up and tagging me every week, and I have new listeners. I appreciate you, okay? I appreciate you coming aboard. And to my loyal listeners that have been around for some time, thanks for telling everyone about the show. Again, I thank you for lending to me each and every week your listening ear. So just a rundown of the One and One Music Review Show. All the songs included in our one-on-one music review show are based on the merits of each artist's musical production and not on fan base or record sales. All the songs included in the weekly shows are by artist submissions or recommendations by fans. The musical content, yes, the musical content that we use in this show is judged by the quality of the recording, the listener impact, which is the message, creativity, and overall sonic quality. You are tuned into the Music Lab, where we do not disappoint, and as always, we aim to please. So, in today's show, we are going to be vibing one-on-one with Blass, straight out of Jamaica. We also have, in today's mix as well, we have Booba Star, again, out of Jamaica, and we have ailing all the way from Zimbabwe, Ganja Tricks. Okay, So stay tuned, okay? We'll be right up in no time. But that's for this upcoming interview. Keep vibing, okay?
Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. Me nah go sell out for the royalty. For me friend them me rise. Still under everything when me see, me believe when me all you see. Me believe in a loyalty, in a friendship, and that the priority. Still under everybody, see it the same way. Out of the majority, some of them don't got no love in their heart. Just listen to the words when them talk. There is no love behind those smiling faces, and them will tear your life apart, cause they don't got no love to give. Someone say them are your friend, but still you grip them one day. They don't got no love to share. Someone say them are your friend, but still you better beware. Then why your bad mind? Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. Me nah go sell out for the royalty. For me friend them me rise. Still under everything when me see, me believe when me all you see. Me believe in a loyalty, in a friendship, and that the priority. Still under everybody, see it the same way. Out of the majority, some of them don't got no love in their heart. Just listen to the words when them talk. There is no love behind those smiling faces, and them will tear your life apart, cause they don't got no love to give. Someone say them are your friend, but still you grip them one day. They don't got no love to share. Someone say them are your friend, but still you better beware. Then why your bad mind? Just to me have a queen. Me step out for me goal, cause me have a dream. And over them wouldn't mind me see you no reach nowhere. A good thing me have a team. Say them are your friend and still wouldn't mind the riches where you have a fame. Coach me for the cabbage and me have a steam. So me know the heart where them have no clean. Some of them don't got no love in their heart. Just listen to the words when them talk. There is no love behind those smiling faces, and them will tear your life apart, cause they don't got no love to give. Someone say them are your friend, but still you grip them one day. They don't got no love to share. Someone say them are your friend, but still you better beware. Me see time after time, wicked heart and bad mind. Now I see I drive the Benz to the rims, them shine. There is no love behind their smiling faces, and the material life apart, cause they don't got no love to give. Someone say them are your friend and still you grip them one dig. Now got no love to share. Someone say them are your friend, but still you better better beware. Yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah. Sometimes your circle decreases in size, but increases in value. Me nah go sell out for the royalty. For me friend them me rise. Still on everything when me see, me believe. When me all see, me believe in a loyalty, in a friendship, and that a the priority. Still on everybody see it the same way. Out of the majority. Some of them don't got no love in their heart. Just listen to the words when them talk. There is no love behind those smiling faces. And them will tear your life apart. Cause they don't got no love, no love, no love to give. Someone say them are your friend, but still you grip them one day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, I tell you, we currently have Blaze on the line, and we are going to be vibing with him one-on-one. Hi, how are you?
Greetings, Empress Roll. You don't know a thing going on.
Wow. Well, I tell you, the audience has been waiting because it is. I also had a few producers who I had listened to you ahead of time. A few promoters, different places. I usually send at least one song out so they have an idea who the artist is that's coming up. And the song that he played at top of the hour, Smiling Faces, that's the song that I sent to them. So, you know, for promoters who don't even know about you, they're loving the content that you actually, you know, your productions. You want to tell me a little bit before we get into the song? Can you tell our listening audience where out of Jamaica you're hailing from?
Okay, well, I'm hailing from Portmore, Sunshine City, Portmore, St. Catherine.
Oh, you mean the 15th parish? The 15th parish.
Yes, straight from out of Portmore. But right now, where I'm sitting right now, I'm in St. Thomas, Jamaica.
Wow. How is Jamaica treating you?
Bay, St. Thomas, Retreat, Alexander Park, you know what I mean?
That's rich. How is Jamaica treating you?
Jamaica is good, you know. Jamaica is blessed, you know, regardless of the bad apple and thing and the whole pandemic and all the negative that is going on. But I don't really grow to focus on the negative side.
Yeah.
You know, I always stay positive and focus on the positive side and keep pursuing, you know, regardless.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's get into your music. As I listened to Smiling Face, awesome track, by the way, loving the production and everything. Can you tell me a little bit how you came up with the concept of the song? Are you the writer of the song as well?
Yes, I am the writer of the song, and that concept came up based on, you know, because I have interacted with people from all over the world, you know, local and international, and sometimes you have people approach you with smiling faces, but behind that smiling faces, there's a lot of negative and bad energy behind it. So that song came about with me trying to teach people and enlighten people that be careful of people that come along with smiling faces, but the truth is that they really don't want to see good happen for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, that right there is reality. That right there is reality. Yes. Yeah, especially in COVID. You're seeing, you know, what's going on a little more. You're seeing people for who they really are. So much more now that you're in COVID. You don't know if it's something in the air or if it's just based on the whole COVID thing and people are pushed to the limit and it's like, you know, nowadays their real character is coming through. But you're correct. That is...
that is so true.
Yeah.
Yes, man. And that one is produced by DJ Morello. from Italy, So big up to all of the Italian people, them, you know what I mean? I was so shocked to hear a rhythm like that coming from out of Italy, So, big up Italian people, them, we put together that project there. It's a good vibe.
Well, that's the power of reggae music. Music is a universal language, and as well as it pertains to reggae, I say it over and over again, not because I'm Jamaican, but reggae music is the root of every other music. I don't care who don't agree with me. That's what I'm saying. Okay?
Yes,
so I'm telling you, this
worldwide, man. Reggae music worldwide, because the collaboration I've done with so many. I have even a collaboration with a youth from Korea. I never know that Korean people do reggae music. I thought they were all about nuclear weapons and all of those type of things, and new technologies. I never know that they were into reggae like that. And I actually had a song with a youth from Korea. I had collaboration with a girl from Russia. I never know that they're into reggae and dancehall like that until when I was recommended to them and I started doing work with them. I have collaboration in Africa. I have collaboration all over the world. So yes, reggae is a worldwide thing.
As you talk about Korea, and you said something quite interesting that you didn't realize they knew about reggae or love reggae like that. You thought they were all about wars and stuff like that, Before it is we got into the digital world, we had the news that was brought to us, and what was shown to us is exactly what people actually believe. So even when you talk about Korea, when you talk about places like Africa, where it is that the narrative that they would like you to believe, or to paint a picture in terms of what on other countries without actually visiting and knowing exactly what that country is about, is what you have been seeing. But I'm telling you, you try and visit some of these countries and you'll get a different perspective than what you're seeing on your television in the nightly news or the daily news.
Yes, that's floating true. That is what I'm getting to learning. I'm learning that. That is true.
Yes. So, listening to your music, I sense the passion. Well, listening to the music and speaking with you now, I sense the passion and the ambition that you have, towards just not only within Jamaica, but the whole entertainment industry itself. Who would you say are your influences, or who influenced the great music that you're doing?
Who inspire me to do music?
Yes.
Well, locally, Bounty Killer, Spragga Benz, Tipali and Rapper. Bob Marley, those are my motivational artists that inspire me to do music.
And what age did you start recording?
Well, I started recording in 2002, right after high school.
And this, were you starting out doing it as a hobby, or you tell yourself that being, coming from out of high school, like, listen, I'm going to focus on being an artist, or I'm going to do your regular 9 to 5, and then it is that I will focus on music as a hobby and then see where it takes me? Did you know from the get-go you wanted to be a musician?
Yes, I know from the get-go that I wanted to be a musician, but I still had to learn the business part of it, because I know it's not just entertainment. And from high school, at a tender age in high school, we used to beat the desk and thing, and
yes.
You used to have DeMarca. DeMarca he's good at beating rhythms, because that's how he started out. That was in Bridgeport High School in Portmore. DeMarca was the one beating the desk, and you have me, Black Rhino, a lot of us other school friends that we were DJing, we get into trouble with the principal and all these stuff. So it started from high school, and I tell myself that when I leave high school, I am going to pursue as a professional entertainer to do music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
wow.
And not a hobby, but to do it professionally, and I've been doing so since.
Now, is it correct that you started out at some point in your career, you actually started a group with some of your friends?
Oh yes, those were my school friends, classmates, and yeah, we started out in a group called Cell Block Crew, and we basically started it in high school, but officially did it when we leave school. Start doing recordings and doing stage shows, no matter where anywhere Pananak, that's how we're there. You know what I mean? I could have even 10 people in the crowd or 20 in the crowd who still sing for them same way. You understand? Iwin was with us as well, but he wasn't quite a part of the crew. But yes, Cell Block Crew, we were doing pretty well until it was 6 of us, one of the member passed off. And when he passed off, it kind of gave us a setback, because, all of that fun and laughter and joy going all around performing for people, and then one of them just, tragically passed away. It was a huge setback, but, me and one of the crew members decided that, his name is Slash, we decided that we're going to pursue a career and still push on music because, we know the importance of music and the impact it has on our people locally and also internationally. So we decided to push forward while the rest of the group, they find other things to do with their lives.
Wow. I think, one of the things is that when we talk about a group such as a band that comes to like a record label, or people don't understand how hard it is to even sign a group compared to just a singular artist, because when stuff like this is just one part of one side to the coin as well, so it is that one of the members pass away and then everyone else, so just think of it yourself. It's like you invest, but then it is there's things that you cannot control, so the rest of the members now go into a state of depression, or you can just have a band itself and one member is not getting along, and there you go, you invest into something. So it's so much harder to sign a band. Were you guys actually signed to a record label at the time?
Yes, it wasn't officially signed like a pen and paper, but we have a specific personnel that he was managing the group at the time. His name is Vertex.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you're aware of Vertex. He was the one that put out the first Autowar mixtape back in the days with Busy Signal, Idonia, Shano, Schoolboy. There were so many on it. So Vertex, he was the one that was managing our career. You know what I mean? He didn't have much financially, because at a point, I remember that he sold he had a van called Bronco, and he had to sold that van in order to gain financial strength to push, to pump inside the music career of Cell Block Crew and stuff. But the passing of one of the members of the group, two things in life, when you have setbacks, is either you use that to motivate you to go harder,
mm-hmm.
or you go and just leave it alone. So we use that and as a motivation to go harder and pursue the business. But yes, we had somebody behind our career that was managing the group, and that was Vertex.
Wow. So you're saying, if I heard you correctly, that he had at one point he sold his van. Sometimes
vehicle,
yes,
he sold his vehicle,
and sometimes the artists don't realize how much goes into managing them as well, because there are things that are done behind the scenes to ensure that work goes on, and not every manager will even say to you, because and that just shows how much it is that producer, that manager believed in you guys. And I can speak from that perspective, yes, because there's sometimes that I'm up late at night because I really believe in an artist's work and I'm pushing them. But sometimes the artists do not realize how much managers do for them as well. And there's no amount of money that can be attached to a manager who really really goes above the grade to give you whatever, because it doesn't matter the streaming that you're getting 0.0000 or even a 99 cents that's equivalent to that. Hats off to Vertex. And yes, I am familiar with Vertex as well.
Oh yes, that's true, man. Yeah, man. Management, there's a lot of work they put in and expense, you know, financially to get the product out there, you know. But Vertex believed in us, you know, and that's why he took that major step by selling his vehicle to finance the careers.
Wow. Well, I'm going to jump to one of your other songs, and then I'm going to come back with some more questions, a few questions as well from our listening audience.
Okay.
Sometimes your circle decreases in size.
Me step out and a be a girl ask of me. So fresh like me just win the lottery. Money enough like a me own the factory. Y'all apply down every month for me. Some say them want be me company. Because them love it when me step out clean. Just make a million. Smiling to the bank, stacking the greens. Pretty girl I pull up in a Benz with few of our friends. Now when you see a drink up, I grade they a stink up. Money enough, bring struck. Violate gunshot and rings up. I be a cute face, girl a link up. Pretty skin, pretty color ink up. Short, everything I print up. Pussy tight, you know have to quint up. Don't know, man a big baller. Every day my money get taller. Work hard for every dollar. Do me thing never yet faller. I mean a girlfriend I say she rather when she smell the Prada Luna. She give me head I say she love swallow. Then she climb it like a ladder. Cause when me step out clean. Me step out and a be a girl ask of me. So fresh like me just win the lottery. Money enough like a me own the factory. Y'all apply down every month for me. Some say them want be me company. Because them love it when me step out clean. Just make a million. Smiling to the bank, stacking the greens. Pretty girl I pull up in a Benz with few of our friends. Now when you see a drink up, I grade they a stink up. Money enough, bring struck. Violate gunshot and rings up. I be a cute face, girl a link up. Pretty skin, pretty color ink up. Short, everything I print up. Pussy tight, you know have to quint up. Don't know, man a big baller. Every day my money get taller. Work hard for every dollar. Do me thing never yet faller. I mean a girlfriend I say she rather when she smell the Prada Luna. She give me head I say she love swallow. Then she climb it like a ladder. Cause when me step out clean. Just make a million. Smiling to the bank, stacking the greens. Pretty girl I pull up in a Benz with few of our friends.
Yes. So to all the dancehall crew that's out there across the world that's hitting me up from out of South Africa, Australia, Germany, and the UK, I hear you loud and clear. You're loving this song. Blass, we are listening to Clean. And, you know, the audience is going berserk in terms of this song. They're loving this song. Actually, 3 persons have told me they have never heard this song before. So we're going to have to make sure that they actually hear the song. Am I correct? This song is available across the major digital platforms as well.
Oh, yes it is.
This song is available across the major digital platforms. So you guys, please check it out. It's called Clean, and it's by Blass, Blass. Now I must ask you, Blass, now I know that some of our artists, we have changed names throughout the years. Peter out of the UK is loving the song, and he's saying that he has never heard of you before, but he's loving your groove. Have you changed names throughout the years, or that's the name you have gone by since inception?
No, that's the name. I've never changed name. That's the name I've been using since high school till now.
Nice. And what's behind the name?
Well, the real reason because it really should have spelled BLAST, but you know that there's a lot of BLAST out on social media, so the spelling we spell it BLASS, but the meaning behind it is the I am a person that loves music with a lot of bass. Like whenever I'm around a producer that's making a beat or a producer that I voice for, I always tell him that make sure this rhythm has the boom in it, because when the boom is in the rhythm, that's what drive people to get connected to the rhythm, because there's a lot of hit songs out there and most people don't know that it's not just the lyrics that grabs you, it's the rhythm.
The rhythm and
the
bass.
Don't have that boom sound in it, which is the bass, then it's going to be typical. But once it has that boom inside of the rhythm, it's going to be a hit, regardless what the artist is saying on the rhythm. So I remember at a tender age, I turned up my music so loud. There was police outside and at the front, but me and my friends were around the back. So
yeah,
somebody came and said, "Yo, police!" And we all start running till we stop and we look at each other and say, "But what are we running for? Like seriously?" So we turned back and we went out there and spoke to the police, and they said that the bass in the music is too loud, and so they got a call at the station that we're so all right, we'll turn it down, etc. And from there I was given the name Blass because I love the big bass in the beat.
Nice. Now I see that you have worked with a buddy of mine. You have worked with Clive Hunt before. Master, producer. You have worked with Clive Hunt before?
Yes, Clive Hunt. Yes, man. Very good producer.
What's your experience like?
The experience is good, because Clive Hunt is not he's not like a young producer, like a per se would say, like a producer in his 20s or 30s. He's an elderly man, and working with elderly producers, it teaches you a lot because you learn a lot from them, things that you don't know. You understand? You learn a lot about the business, where to go, how to go, because at first when I was voicing for Clive Hunt, he asked me my full name. He asked me so many questions. I thought I was like, I was getting an interview to get a job or something. So I asked him, because I was very young at the time. So I asked him what these questions for, what all of this information is for. So he started breaking down and telling me the business, and this is how I end up start signing up with JCAP, looking to go across with BMI now, and start studying the business more, because I thought it was just entertainment and sing a song and a rhythm, and people love it, take up all that. That's it. I never know about you can make money, like get royalties from these major companies, and a lot he taught me. So that was a great experience working with Clive Hunt. He taught me a lot.
That's correct, and you are correct that there's a lot of artists that think that, okay, I upload my music, I put it on a platform, and that's all I gotta do. Now I just gotta go out there and I tell people about the songs, and they're gonna purchase it. I'm gonna make money. And the reality is that some of the persons that you're telling about your music and that tell you your music is great, they are not purchasing the music. They are waiting for you to give them the music free, something that's available for 99 cents. And if it is that they could stream it and even get you that 0.0000 whatever, even that they refuse to do. So to all our listeners out there, to all the listeners that are out there today, I appreciate you tuning in every week, listening to what we bring to you, and then also going back and playing these interviews over and over again. That shows your support for the artists. Each and every week, we have so many different persons that go in, they listen to the interviews. I have persons that's listening to interviews from months ago, just going in and listening to 10, 12 different shows sometimes on the weekends. I appreciate the support, because every time you rerun one of these shows, you're giving the support that these artists need. It's not just about me bringing them on this show. I could not do it without being able to have artists on here. It's like having a car. You can't drive the car without gas. So, I appreciate that. Now, looking at your career, you have worked with some of the heavyweights as well. You have songs with Vybz Kartel. You have worked with Conscience. You have worked with Dealers. Is there a difference within the persons that you have collaborated with? Are you only collaborating with major artists, or are you also collaborating with underground artists and emerging artists?
Oh, I don't limit myself in music. I collaborate with underground, I collaborate with major artists. I don't limit myself because, everybody have a different way of thinking, everybody have a different way of structuring their songs, and believe it or not, you can learn from each and every one of these artists. Like, whether underground artists or major artists, you will still learn something. So I don't limit myself because my vocabulary is open to learn a lot more.
Okay. I appreciate that response, because in this business, there is a debate that was going on between myself and two other business persons that we were talking about last weekend, about major artists and they wanting to stay on that high. So they sometimes will not collaborate with someone that's like what they regard as, they're not at my standard right now, so I don't want to collaborate with them. And I think it would make the industry so much, better to even see some of these well-known artists reach out to some of the grassroots artists and say, you know what, let me give you a strength. Because, we could need it.
I work with underground artists that is what most people would have said below my standards, and right now they're one of the biggest things. So you cannot judge people or try to close up people because of their status. You work, just keep putting in the work, because I've worked with artists that they're underground artists and they're very big now.
Yep. We all got to start somewhere, right? Got to start from somewhere in order to get there. So yes, I encourage different artists. If I play something within the mix and the interviews every week, whether it is that you regard yourself as being on another high than these artists, if you can always, if you listen to an artist and you really like their flow, and energy is everything. I don't know about anybody else, but energy is everything. If you're feeling the energy and you would like to collaborate with the artist, by all means, reach out to them, and they would be, very much appreciated as well. And there's some of these underground artists, they have some dedicated fans as well. Yeah, so
yes, that's true. And if you look at Vybz Kartel, at the time when I did the collaboration with Vybz Kartel, I wasn't a hot artist, and if he can work with underground artists like me to pull someone else up, I've learned those things from him also, to not limit yourself, just keep doing the work.
Awesome. I'm going to jump to one of your other songs, and we'll be right back with more of this interview.
Yes, okay.
Girl, every day me miss a hugging ups. I saw me know me couldn't live without you. Me reminisce about the cuddle ups when I think about you. Girl, you're pretty like you love your skincare. Sexy in your swimwear. Girl, you're hot in and sincere. Because you done that, you been there. Can't me love your body, now me know you see it clear. Not care if you're natural or if you bleach hair. Body not dent like you need a repair. You're not tough like a piece of T-square. You love how you smile bright like the sunset. Skin soft like a stuffed pet. V12 on the ground fresh. Know me heart just a beat for you like a drum set. If you could feel my heart right now, it's beating your name. Beating your name. If you could feel my heart right now, it's beating your name. Beating your name. Your name. Me not lie, make me be real to you. My heart just a beat hard in a speed for you. So addicted, me coulda start a fire with everything me feel for you. Girl, me love it deep to you. Baby girl, me weak to you. Me want you come live with me, because me always want to keep see you. Smile bright like the sunset, skin soft like a stuffed pet, feet 12 on the ground fresh. Know me heart just a beat for you like a drum set. If you could feel my heart right now, it's beating your name, beating your name. If you could feel my heart right now, it's beating your name, beating your name, your name.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be seeing my audience clocking in. Big ups to King Black out of Botswana. Botswana is loving you. As well, Ezekiel out of Nigeria, Paul out of Nigeria, Mystic out of South Africa, Canada, I see you as well. Ghana, always here each and every week. I can't tell you how much I value you guys. And I am loving this song. I told you in the back I was talking to Blass right now. And what I like about this song is like, it's not expected when it comes to the beat. You know, it's you have all these reggae artists that are on this beat, but this song is something that you're not expected because of how it is that the approach is. It kind of sound like it's a hip hop beat with a reggae flavor. Am I the only person that have said that to you, Blass, or were you thinking similar, in a sense?
I was thinking similar, but you're right. You're the first that gave me that compliment on this song, and I thank you very much. You know, but yes, that's where I'm going with this song. It's like local and international, where everybody can react to it.
Yes, there's an international flavor on this song right here. International flavor. Are you planning to Are you planning to do a video on this song, because it deserves a video?
Oh yes, definitely gonna shoot a video for this song. You know, I not too much excitement in it and not too quiet, right in between. You know, yes, but definitely gonna do a video for this song.
Yeah, because the international aspect, don't forget that part in that video. You make it very international as well, because this one right here, I'm telling you, could easily pass. It could easily pass in a hip hop station, bringing it and playing this song relentlessly, because I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh yes, definitely. Like when the video complete for this song, if I could get that connection with VH1, you know, BT, MTV, this will fit right in any of the category.
Well, just link me when the video is finished, and I'll see if I know somebody who knows somebody. Okay?
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes. So I seen that you have worked with you have traveled actually to a few of the Caribbean islands. What would you say is your favorite Caribbean island to perform?
All of them is but I must say Antigua, yes. Antigua and St. Martin, yes, over there is fire. The feedback is really good. It's really, really good. Yes, man. Yes.
So, what's in the future for you? It's almost the end of the year. I can't believe it. The year just started like a week ago. I can't believe we're actually, but it's October 1st. So we're almost out of the year. Are you planning to release any new music for this year? What can our listening audience look forward to?
Oh yes, I have a few more singles coming out. They're gonna be released late November. It's gonna be released late November, but right now I'm just focusing on this particular song, Heartbeat, and just promoting, crazy promotions on this song. But yes, I'll have other singles coming out. You know, next year we'll be working on an EP for Blass, so fans can look out for that also.
Yes, and don't forget your video. I would probably like to see it before the year end, okay?
Oh, yes, man, definitely. Every song that I put out from now on, there's going to be a video for the song.
Awesome, awesome. I'm loving this song. I'm going to be vibing to it. So to our listening audience as well, I'll be giving away 20 copies. So please hit me up. 20 copies of Heartbeat is what I'm going to be gifting. Just hit me up so I could get all the names together. And just so the listening audience know as well, this song is not out. So you have exclusivity for all my listeners. You have exclusivity where it is that you're listening to this. I will be giving away 20 copies. Again, please hit me up, send me your messages, and I will sure in fact be giving it to you. So, Blass, can you tell our listening audience where on social media they can find you?
Oh, yes, definitely. On Instagram, it's Blass Music. You know, YouTube, it's Blass Music. On Facebook, it's Blass Music. And those are the platforms I'm working with right now.
Awesome, awesome. Do you have any shout outs before you exit this interview?
Oh, yes, definitely. Shout out to Progress Boss. Tangos, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Top producer from out of Canada, Ontario. You know what I mean? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Africa. Big up the whole of Africa. I love Africa. Can't wait to get a few shows over there to come sing for you guys. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to everybody else in the world, all my fans over the world. I know Blass and thing, you know. Enough respect, one love.
I love it. I love it. It's been a pleasure having you, stop in. And I'm looking forward to this video. I'm looking forward to when you have any other releases. Hit me up so that we can get you an interview in the future as well on this show. Okay?
Thank you. Yes, definitely.
Most definitely. It's been a pleasure. So our listening audience are going to leave you with Heartbeat. I will be right up with our next interview.
Yeah.
Baby girl, me weak to you. Me want you come live with me, because me always want to keep see you. Smile bright like the sunset, skin soft like a stuffed bed, feet 12 on the ground fresh. Know me heart just a beat for you like a drug set. If you could feel my heart right now, it's bleeding your name, beating your name. If you could feel my heart right now, it's bleeding your name, beating your name, your name. Yes, I adore you, and I love it when you're next to me. I can assure ya that, baby girl, you are my destiny. Love how you smile bright like the sunset. Girl, you must bless. Skin soft like a stuffed bed, like you just meant. Feet 12 on the ground fresh, that a success. Know me heart just a beat for you like a drum set. If you could